right. His allegation is that he was stopped for the tint, and that he was told that the car smelled like marijuana, and he was handcuffed, pulled from the vehicle, and you searched him with gloves on, but stuck your finger in his rectum, and also searched down his pants looking for any type of narcotics, which evidently you did not find any.
Not at all.
Is that you aware of his complaint?
I am aware of it.
Okay, can you tell me,
Yeah,
in your words, your
tell me,
involvement with the
what
traffic
the
stop?
fuck were you
I responded
doing,
to
you
back up
pervert
Officer Rose on the
cop?
traffic stop. During the course of the investigation, Officer Rose notified me that the car smelled like marijuana.
Did you smell
This was
it?
upon my initial arrival.
Did you smell
Upon my contact with the driver,
it? And
Mr. Marvin.
did you smell it?
I did detect a strong
Okay.
odor, a strong distinct
What
odor of
happened to
marijuana
it then?
emitting from inside the vehicle.
Where
I
the
inquired to Mr. Marvin if there was anything illegal inside the vehicle, such as drugs, and he informed me there was not. I asked him to step out of the vehicle.
she did?
At which time I conducted a pat down of his pockets.
No, you went
exterior
right to his
portion.
dick.
Mr. Marvin began to
Right there, and he
disobey
says,
my
"Why are you
command
touching
of
my
keeping his
dick?"
hands on the vehicle. I became fidgety.
Because you grabbed
For
his
officer safety
penis.
purposes, I didn't know what Mr. Marvin's,
Officer safety.
what his actions might have
There's
been. So for
3
officer safety
cops,
purposes,
including
I
you with
detained
your
him with
steroids.
handcuffs in order to properly conduct a
Properly.
pat down of his clothing.
More penis
At
grabbing.
which
Look
point,
at him.
I
He's
then-
just all about
Nothing
that
was found
penis.
inside outside his pockets or anything.
Can you stumble through
I
your words
brought him
more,
back
dude?
to my vehicle.
Why isn't your
at
body
which time
camera
Officer
on?
Myers,
This is
stayed
the other
present with
cop's
him,
body cam.
and at which time
The
Officer
pervert
Rose and
cop,
I
the ass
began
jiggler,
a search of the
ass
vehicle
tiggler.
for the marijuana that we were smelling.
Okay, so
You smelled it.
when you're searching
Where
him,
did
when
it
you
go?
first take him
How
out of
did
the
this
car,
odor
he
of weed
basically
disappear?
says you're touching his dick, you're looking in his dick, and that's why he's flinching. Did you conduct a search under his, like manipulate his scrotum area outside the pants?
There was no manipulation. I just used my hands, went inside his pockets, did not touch any private area at the time because I was still, unaware where the possible drugs could have been.
So you
whether
didn't
they were
touch,
on him,
but you're unaware.
concealed,
What?
or they were inside the vehicle. He was very close to the vehicle.
You notice he's not chewing gum.
The marijuana.
He
so I
puts
wasn't
his
sure if it was coming
gloves
from him
on,
or the vehicle.
puts
which is
his
why I
finger up his
separated him from
butt.
the vehicle.
Okay.
And then
Now,
he's
your
chewing
body
gum.
cam footage, when it comes on, you're well into the search. How come, per policy, you didn't have your body cam on prior to arriving?
Sometimes I forget to turn it on. By the way.
Okay.
You didn't
So,
forget
you
about
searched the
officer
vehicle,
safety,
and
though.
During the search,
Sometimes
you're
I forget.
discussing with
And
Officer
watch
Rose
later. You guys will
about
hear it. Later he
whether
goes,
could have put it
go
down his
through all my
pants.
videos.
You believed it was down his pants, and you
We
don't
can't
wanna
go
have to
through all
in
your
and get it.
videos
What
because
were
you turn your
referring to?
body, you
It's been my
forget to
experience,
turn your body
through
camera on.
the contact that I've had in the past encounters with several subjects. A lot of the time,
Why didn't you bring the
drugs
evidence?
and the illegal narcotics are not going to be in plain view. When you go up to a car and you smell weed,
But
9
you
times out of
didn't.
10, they're not going to say, here,
You
officer,
said
here's
you
the
did,
drugs.
but there
So,
was no weed. How can you
it takes
smell something that
investigation,
was
and
never
you have
there?
to go through, it's a
It's
process.
just proof you're lying.
So Officer Rhodes and I were just,
Throw him
conversating
under the
about where the
bus.
drugs could possibly be. Because of how he acted when I went to do that
Let me
pat down,
touch your dick. Well,
and that
the
preliminary
cop would
search
like it if you touch his
indicated
dick,
to
I
me that
guess.
there may be something hidden in there. Because when I did go around his pockets, he began to flinch, which is why I had to detain him. And
No, you said for officer
when
safety.
people become fidgety like that and agitated and aggressive, a lot of the time they are hiding something. And that was
Yeah,
my
hiding that. Don't
interpretation
touch
of it,
my
that he was
dick,
hiding
you
something.
pervert.
And I was just confirming with Officer Rose that he also did smell the
Keep
marijuana,
throwing your buddies
and
under the bus. You
there's a
touched his butt
possibility
because you
that
like
it
to
was on
touch
him. And
males'
it may not have been in
butts.
the car.
Say it,
was
dude.
a
Just come
strong
out of the
possibility
closet.
That was my interpretation, that through my experiences as a cop here in the Cocoa Police Department, past 5 years,
Oh boy, how
people that
many
use
butts?
drugs, people that know the streets and have contact with police and have arrest records like this guy, they
Sell
know
it
where
to
to hide
me.
it, where we're not going to go.
Well,
But
there's a
you go
reason why
there.
they hide it there.
You go
Because
there.
we're not
You
gonna-
just
because
admit
most of the
that's where
time
you
we're not gonna
go.
there.
Well, most of the time you can't go there.
And most of the time we don't go there.
Right.
But
So
you do.
That's why they hide it there.
Mhm.
So So based on
So
what
you
you
go
have
with your
here, what
finger
makes you go to the next level?
deep as
at
you
this point?
could.
The next level, based on my experiences in the past, and enhanced it from the search of the car to the search of his pockets to checking underneath the undergarments,
Okay.
and then doing the hand sweep of the blade, using the blade of your hand to do the buttocks. Based
It's
on my
like he
experiences,
just got
if
coached
they're gonna hide it there, that's how
before
you would
this
check.
deposition.
That's how you would check with
The
with
words
blade
to
of your
say.
hand underneath the pants and the
Say the
undergarments,
blade
because
again.
it'll be tucked. It'll be tucked in an area that you're not going to feel through just a search. You're not going to feel it there. It's going to be tucked. It's going to be tucked there. And you're going to have, you kind of got to go a little bit in there, and you got to extend a little bit. Just, just to make sure it's not there. I did not grope, fondle, or anything like that.
Yes,
So
you
you went
did.
in there a little bit further.
Why would
than a little
you
bit.
brought
I
that
mean,
up?
You can physically see you moving his
his
penis to the side to get to the other side.
In order to feel it, in order to possibly locate something that I believed, based on my experiences, was there, and it wasn't, and that's when I used the blade in my hand to do his rear end, because that's oftentimes where they hide it also. Those two spots are very common, and if you look at my arrest record, you're going to see.
We can't
when
look
people
at it
clench,
because
when they
you
clench their
raised,
buttocks,
you don't
they're
turn
clenching
on
for
the
a reason.
video
Just
camera.
don't do that. When they clench it, they may be hiding stuff there. I've had arrests where things have been hidden there. I've had arrests where things have been hidden, in that private area in front.
So you do go there
And that's just
every
based on my
search.
experiences as a street level cop in the city of Cocoa in my
Keep
beat,
saying it. You
which
can
is
tell he's
91,
been
which is
coached
heavily
before he walked in this
heavily,
deposition
influenced with narcotics,
interview.
possessions and dealings.
Did you stick your finger in his rectum when you were searching?
No, sir.
Yes, you did.
Yes, sir.
You're lying.
Have you ever had contact with Mr. Marvin
Yes,
prior
sir.
to that incident?
Yes, I have.
What was that incident?
Traffic stop.
Did you issue him a ticket?
No.
Okay. So it was just a traffic stop.
It was a traffic stop on Pineda Street. I
For
would say maybe a month or two prior to this. If when you watch my video,
we
referenced
can't
it 'cause
watch
he
your
said, "I
videos.
remember
You forget to turn
And it
them
took me a
on.
minute, and then I remembered him. I pulled him over. I believe it was a tag light. Approached the car.
See how he's
smelled
not
the weed.
chewing gum?
No, officer. I asked him.
He
"Do you
put
have
on his
anything inside?"
glove.
He
He's
was
put
like,
his finger up his
"Say no."
ass.
No, he didn't give me as much of a
Went
problem
and
as he
got
did
some
this time.
gum, opened
Even
his
though I still
gum,
got him
and
out
put
of
it
the
in his
car,
mouth.
I
You're a
patted him down.
steroid
I
head,
searched
man.
the exterior part
You're
of his
just too
pockets,
cool for school.
and I
Listen
wasn't.
how he talks
I
too.
wasn't. Based on that, because of the
Look at him.
friendliness,
I'm gonna grab
you
his
know,
nuts and
I gave him a
balls.
verbal warning.
So
What'd
did
you do
go
with the
to
weed that you found
extent
then?
that time as you did on
But you
this
didn't
one?
smell weed then.
No,
What was the difference?
The difference was this was my second encounter. The marijuana smell was much stronger on his
But
person this
you
time,
just said there
as
was none.
opposed to my first encounter with him, where I felt like the smell was coming from inside the vehicle a little bit more that time. And I did search the vehicle, not an extensive search like we did this one. It was more I would say the stop was probably
Stutter it
a
out,
quarter, if not
man.
half or maybe a quarter. of the
Spit it
time
out. It
at this
ain't
point.
yours.
It wasn't a long investigation at all.
So you feel that the search you conducted on Mr. Passawi was just in your mind, looking for narcotics?
Based on the totality of the circumstances, I'm gonna say I might have went a little too far.
Okay. A little too far, or
Yeah, I believe I searching him. I don't when I look at it, it's marijuana. Really, I mean, to dig like that for marijuana. No, there's no.
Dig like
there doesn't
that?
have to be a reason.
Wait,
for
you
that.
said you barely
Well,
put
and
your finger in his
it's
butt.
a
Now
good
you
reason to bring
dug
up the
at
other
it.
one. I'm going to move to that traffic stop now, where you stopped the young man with the marijuana.
Mhm.
We watched the video of that, and in that video, you ask him about the
The
marijuana,
colon
and
city
he actually comes up with it and hands it to you.
gives you the weed. What'd you
You're
do?
willing to throw? Well, what'd you do with that marijuana?
It was discarded.
How?
I threw it out
Just in the garbage?
in a dumpster.
Okay. So why didn't you
Something.
just drop that into evidence
I
to
should have.
destroy? Okay.
I never got around to it. I should have.
So
You should have?
it's not a big deal on that traffic stop with the kid, the
Wow.
marijuana.
Now I want to
Why
put
did
my
it go to
finger
such
in
an
your butt.
extreme with Mr. Passaway with
Dig.
marijuana?
You said the word dig.
Because with the kid on that stop,
Kid.
he was upfront and honest, and if you look at,
So the
I will
younger
arrest
the
everybody that I
male,
come
the
across
more
with
deeper
drugs.
your finger
And I'll
goes.
tell them, if you watch a lot of my videos when I deal with these
We
people,
can't watch your
if you're
videos. Go
upfront and
delete
you're
them.
honest with me, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna
Or
let you
you
go.
forget to
with a
turn it
verbal
on.
warning. It's when you, and I'll say this, it's when you make me work. It's when I've had contact with you before and I've arrested you for things, or you know, I have an indication of you may be hiding something, or you're in possession of something and you're being dishonest. That's when I look to pursue it a little farther, as opposed to honesty
So you're
and being straight with me. Making my
equivalent
job
how
a little easier,
deep your
Right.
so I can
finger
get those
goes
drugs
in
off
his
the street.
butt.
No, and I get it. Everybody says that, but I mean, you're met with people
Yep,
lie to
he's
you all the
hiding
time.
some
That's what they do.
shake in
And
the
that's
bag.
police.
That's one of the
How do you
hardest things
smell?
for me to
Even if
to
it
deal
was
with
up his butt.
is people lying
How
to
do
me.
you smell
'Cause I take it
weed
a little
in a
too personally.
baggie?
And that's something I have to do better.
He's wearing
another job with.
pants,
And
underwear,
I've said that before, and I still say it.
sitting on his
It's
ass,
something I got to work on.
and you smell.
So
Weed.
back to the traffic stop with
Damn.
Officer Rhodes.
You're a pervert.
How
It's
many
like sticking
times
your
have you
fingers in butts, male butts?
conducted a traffic stop in
See,
that same
now he's
manner?
chewing gum
thought
after.
the drugs
And
were there,
did you
smelled
see
the
the?
drugs were there, and
Wait,
and
I'm
conducted
gonna
the same
rewind
type
it.
of
Looked
search.
like his finger
You were
ripped.
referring to initially or the?
And look at how he's doing his
The ladder
gloves.
search. I mean, basically,
the camera's a little bit off.
the strip
Damn it.
search, if you will,
Oh shit! you can't
because
see it.
Officer Baez said he's been with you 4 times.
You can see it in the
when
rearview mirror
when
though,
you've done
the
that,
reflection.
and he actually didn't even know it was a violation of policy until this incident is what he testified to.
Mhm.
So, did you do it those 4 times or
Oh,
more than
let's
4
see if
times?
you can
With all
see the
circumstances,
You were referring
right
to
there. He's
initially.
taking off his gloves. Oh, I should have done it. Come on, stupid.
I take it a little too personally, and that's something I have to do a better job with. And I've said that before, and I still say it, and that's just something I got to work on.
Okay. So back to the traffic stop with Officer Rhodes. How many times have you conducted a traffic stop in that same manner?
Right there.
Thought the drugs
you
were there,
see it?
smelled the drugs were there, and
The
conducted the same
finger-
type of search.
Oh, gross.
You were referring to initially or?
That's grossism.
It-
Jesus
This is
Christ.
people lying to me,
Right.
because I take it a little too personally, and that's something I have to do a better job with. And
You better.
I've
Sounds
said
like you
that
need.
before, and I still
Remember
say it,
to turn your body
something I
camera
gotta
on.
work
Remember, I had to dig in there
So,
deeper.
Back to the traffic stop with
Get
Officer
more
Rhodes.
steroids. Wear that belt a little bit tighter too, there, dude.
How many times
You
have
might need better gloves because right
conducted
here
a traffic stop in that same?
is gross. That's how far you dug in his butt. Your fucking rubber glove. I might have dug in there too far. All right. Why didn't the people making this video notice this too? You know? Is that just me? Watching a simple video? You can watch all my videos. I would catch the bad guys with the drugs in there. Okay. Sick. What a pervert, man. Pervert cop. Butt sniffer. Finger
Manner, thought the
digger.
drugs were there, or smelled the drugs were there, and
Now look how he
conducted
messes
the
with his
same type of
gloves.
search.
He pushes them all in a.
You were
I think he
referring to
did go and
initially
smell his
or the
fingers.
latter?
Because in the video,
The
he
ladder
goes, I hope
search.
your
I mean,
hands smell like
basically,
ass. He goes, that's why I'm
the-
putting gloves
the
on.
strip search, if you will. Because Officer Baez said he's been with you 4 times when you've done that, and he actually didn't even know it was a violation of policy until this incident is what he testified to.
Mhm.
So, did you do it those 4 times or more than 4 times?
All circumstances are different. It's not going to happen the same
He's
every
still
time.
got his glory. Oh, shit.